Hello and welcome to this video on Python formatted strings. In this video, we will be diving into the different ways of formatting strings in Python and how to use them with examples. So, what is a formatted string? A formatted string that contains placeholders for values that will be inserted at runtime. This makes it easy to create strings dynamically and customize them based on the context. Let's start with the old style of formatting strings, which is similar to the print function in C languages. In this method, you use the present sign to indicate the placeholder and then pass the values to the string using the modulo operator. Let's look at this example where we have name as Karan and age 25, and we have this print function where my age is %s and then I am %3 years old. So percentage sign replaces this, whereas the %s and the %t are placeholders for the strings and the integer values respectively. This method is not very flexible and can be error prone. So let's move on to the next method. The next method is the format function method, which is more flexible and readable than the old style of formatting. In this method, you use curly braces to indicate the placeholders and then pass the values to the string using the format function method. Let's look at this code where we have name as Karan and age 25, and we have print statement where we have my name is and curly braces and I am curly braces years old, and we have format function. So as you can see, we don't need to specify the data type for the placeholders. The format function method automatically detects the type of the value and converts it accordingly. Finally, the most modern and preferred way of formatting strings in Python is the f-string method. In this method, you use the letter f before the string and then use curly braces to indicate the placeholders. Let's look at this where we have name and age and print statement. In here we use f-string. The f-string method is the most readable and conscious method of formatting string. It also allows you to use expressions inside the curly braces, making it even more powerful. Let's look at this example. We have number 1 and number 2, and we have print statement. So as you can see, we can perform calculation inside the curly braces and directly use the result in the string. Also, f-strings can call methods, which is very useful when working with objects. So here we have an example for that. Here we have a class and methods and f-strings. As you can see, we can directly call the str method of an object inside the f-string and get the string representation of the object. So let me break this big code and explain it to you. So this code defines a person class with a constructor that takes two arguments, that is name and age. Init method initialize the object with these values. Here you can see on this code. The str method is a special method that returns a string representation of the object. In this case, it returns a string in the format name in the brackets age. Here you can see in this code. The next line creates an instance of the person class with the name Karan and age 25. So here we have code for that. The last lines use f-strings to print out a message with the person name and the age, and calls the string method of the person object to print out the person's name and age in the parenthesis. So here we have the print statement. So the first print statement will be output my name is Karan and I am 25 years old, and the second print statement will be output as Karan in the brackets 25 is a nice person. So which method should you use? It depends on your personal preference and the context of your code. However, in my opinion, f-strings are the most modern and preferred way of formatting strings in Python, and all the developers use these f-strings for the Python programming. And that's it for this video on Python formatted strings. I hope you found this video informative and useful. Don't forget to subscribe for more Python related content. Thanks for watching.